All I'm have to say to you is thanks. Thanks for showing me who a fake friend look like. Me knowing exactly what happened and why. OMG. I don't know how this could have happened. If a girl killed me I'd be fine with it personally, but that's probably just cause I'm like a feminist. I'm so glad Tumblr is my social media of choice because kids on TikTok have to write like this. Serial killer. 2022 in 6 months. Me still processing that 2019 wasn't 3 months ago. I want a shirt that says eat or die because at first it sounds rebellious, but it's just a reminder. I have no reply button and I must scream. Phone rings. Hello. Hi, is your refrigerator running? Yes it is. Mine is as well. Can't wait to see your fridge at the race tomorrow. Hey, just wondering if you got your photos printed. Bogus bunted. What? A cruel irony that the original post has under 2,000 notes. Sorry I'm busy tonight, I downloaded a PDF. Trying to be honest with my therapist but not so honest that I'd get involuntarily hospitalized. Got to keep it on the level. What do you call the situation where one's chameleon has trouble camouflaging? You describe that as a reptile dysfunction. How does an engineer make his bed? He uses spreadsheets. Literally, I want you to own me, you stupid beach. Slavery was abolished on December 6, 1865. That's not exactly legal. So true, Mucci. Evil scientists all think they're hot crap for their human experimentation or whatever, but look at those freaking sample sizes. N equals 6. Frick you. Get like 200 mice and achieve statistical significance, you cowards. Evil scientist 1. No, see, I did the power calculations. I can get significance with just 10 subjects. Evil scientist 2. Oh nice. I just kidnapped a whole town and used everyone there. Evil scientist 1. Evil scientist 1. What the frick? Evil scientist 3. Sewing 2 birds together. What the hell are statistics? I was walking through the mall and I headed into a Barnes & Noble and Barack Obama was for some reason signing books there, so I walked up. Like, he wrote a book, some biography. When I got up to the desk all the books were just lizards and Obama replied to my inquiries with a simple, they may have no names, but there's an identity to be acknowledged, and he smiled as he signed another lizard, and then there was something about a surprised dragon, and then I woke up. Babe wake up, new dream, Obama quote just dropped. You ever think about what absolute mad decadence we live in that vanilla means plain? Anytime someone says it's just vanilla ice cream I have to restrain myself from saying, ah yes, the flavor produced by the seeds of a tropical orchid, a flower which blossoms for a single day before dying, the second most expensive spice in the world, just that. Historically the spices I have in my cabinet are an embarrassment of riches. I have there a large container of whole black peppercorns which I grate fresh over my food, multiple containers of cinnamon because I forgot I already had some, ginger, cardamom, red pepper flakes, whole cloves and ground nutmeg and turmeric. Kings and emperors have not eaten food so well spiced. I have vanilla ice cream in my freezer, cold frozen when the rich would pay fortunes to send for ice from mountains to chill fruit in the summers. I'm going to put on my silk robe, fix myself a bowl, and feast. Can't wait to commission an oil portrait of myself but make it really fricked up and scary, and then I'll store it in some dusty back room of my manor house and deliberately set up dinner party guests to stumble across it, and then, when they're gazing upon its wretched face, I can dramatically step out of the shadows and chuckle villainously as I give some half-baked excuses to why it's like that, and then I'll usher them back to dinner and spend the rest of the evening dropping hints that add up to me being born sometime in the 1770s despite my obvious youth. Another sad funny quirk of people 55 plus on Facebook is that they genuinely still have a concept of internet people who are basement dwelling losers and distinct from them, the normal people who just use Facebook for healthy things like expressing their politics through gifs of minions. My dad got very excited because he thinks my frog looks like this biscuit. Baby hippo, Bippo, you're so right. Ma'am, this is a new woo free zone. Everyone who reblogged this post with an hour or you woo is under arrest for crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity. I'm going to break your fingers. This Mauwartle vessel is only a shell of the how was within. When I take off my clothes I'm just wireframe underneath. I look like this. Where your dick at? My wireframe body has evolved past the need for cock and balls. I googled big hat to make some hat/big mood joke and I was absolutely not disappointed with the result. It's in one piece. Sometimes I think thank God Tumblr follower count is hidden. People over on Twitter let the numbers go to their head so much. Also Tumblr numbers mean nothing considering the amount of bot followers. Even funnier when someone on Tumblr expects you to treat them as royalty for having a lot of followers, like they are not also a Tumblr user. If you brag of your follower count here it's like announcing your clown shoe size. The true power of Tumblr is that it keeps you humble. I've had my posts screenshotted and put up on Reddit where they get several thousand upvotes, but according to Tumblr one of the most popular things I've made is a heart locket gif where a pirate threatens to crap in your mouth, and that's got maybe 100 notes. When I was in 8th grade, this guy in my last class of the day leaned over to me and said everyone thinks I'm wearing plaid shorts, but they're really just boxers, and sure enough upon closer inspection they were indeed just boxers. This kid just up and didn't wear pants to school and no one noticed. I think about it a lot. You met a god of yore, he lived many people's nightmares like it's nothing. So I work at a photo lab and an elderly woman came up to pay and after each transaction I ask, can I help you find anything else today? She responded with $1 million. The elderly man behind her said, Mom, if you want $1 million just look in the mirror. Her jaw dropped and she was completely smitten. This man is at least 80 years old and his pussy game is immortal. Guess who don't got kids? Me. Guess who doesn't have grandma? Also you. LOL. Beach, it's 6 words and you understood what I meant. Shut Yatrix rabbit looking ass up. Stay in your lane. Genuine question. Where do people get pears? I literally have never seen one in person. As a kid I thought they were made up for Animal Crossing, like persimmons. I don't know how to tell you this but persimmons are also real. My family fricked up my life by using spoonerisms interchangeably with their true phrase counterparts since before I was born and now I can't escape from instinctively saying crap like I'm gonna shake a tower. My dad calls coffee gubber and gubs little lubber and refers to rolling a joint as meeking us me. I worry about him. Oh, meeking us me made me feel like I was being freaking tased. My dad calls weed green hats and calls smoking weed putting on his green hat. There's a lot of people on this website who don't realize their dad is a gnome. I honestly love drunk girls so much. Last night I was at a party and a girl started crying because she loved my hair. One time in college I had a fight with my boyfriend and was sitting outside crying and a drunk girl came over and gave me a leaf to make me feel better. Would you like a him in these trying times? I would like a him. So I found out that my co-workers has been selling gay indulgences and honestly what a freaking genius she is. Her best friend loves Chick-fil-A and always feels guilty about it so Steph just told her once, listen, if you eat there send me $20 and all is forgiven, and she did it. And is still doing that. We are working and Steph gets a notification and just goes, oh well, just sent me the lesbian forgiveness tax for Chick-fil-A, and I went, what? At all straight people who've ever eaten at Chick-fil-A, cash up a queer person $20 immediately. You walk alone in the woods. You hear in the distance a crow shouting. Listen to him, hear his story, for he shall help you on your way to find the shiniest thing. But if you hear an owl, do not interact with such evil and horrible beast, for it shall tell you false stories and trick you with its fake knowledge. Just tried to show my older brother something while my little brother tried to show me something. Poetic cinema in motion. Don't be frightened, Mom. It's me, just showing off my vast power. Now I'm a tiger boy. Why's he got 6 legs? Insect. Priest. It be like that sometimes. Congregation. And sometimes like that it be, on this beach of an earth as it is in heaven. Let's get this daily bread. Wooloo under a street light, effervescent, walked past it but then did a double take and ran back because I thought I was looking at God herself. Who's to say you weren't? Just read the sentence. If you didn't listen to Hosier in middle school and I stopped because I blacked out, I'm logging off. How freaking old are you guys? I'm older than Hosier, so no, I didn't listen to him in middle school. Sobbing. The only way I could have listened to Hosier in middle school is if I stood outside his freaking nursery. Thank you for that glorious mental image. The idea that Hosier was wailing "Take me to church" at birth amuses me. This obsession with touting human labor, e.g. handmade, as a mark of quality sometimes leads to some very strange advertising claims. There's a mid-range Greek restaurant near my house whose current ads are promoting the fact that their souvlaki is hand-skewered. Like, as opposed to what? Exactly which body part are we suggesting other Greek restaurants use to put the meat on the sticks? Marxist psychology would have a field day with this observation. There's also Fancy Burger place down the street that proudly advertises hand-scooped milkshakes, which I'm informed means that an employee takes a bucket of Costco brand ice cream out of a freezer next to the milkshake machine and scoops the ice cream into the machine after you place your order, rather than the machine being preloaded with ice cream before you place your order. When I'm a parent, I won't take my kids' electronics when they get in trouble. I'll just take the charger so I can watch the fear in their eyes as they use it less and less while the battery slowly begins to run out. Going on Tumblr and complaining about people being cringe has very girl what were you doing at the Devil's Sacrament vibes. I'm actually saying go touch grass is really offense because some people are allergic to grass and you're basically telling them to kill themselves via SDFJSKDFJSDFJDSF. Walked into an electric fence. But, tase them again. Diversity win. The person who is using an electroshock weapon against you over and over is using your preferred pronouns. Penis SMP. The frick does this mean? Get this off my post. You all want a cat girl GF until she tries to eat your goldfish. Fake. Be cute go. Don't say that. Dunkin's just now realizing that Americans don't run. America chills on Dunkin. Birds, you are on this council but we do not grant you flying. Penguins, this is outrageous. It's unfair. When you're trying to sleep but the neighbors are partying loud. 10 hours of absolute silence, the original. I think my cats have been watching too much Disney. It's blunt. If a turtle loses its shell, is it naked or homeless? A 25-year-old dating a 20-year-old. A 10-year-old dating a 5-year-old. Your chances of being killed by a clock are low, but never zero. Me explaining a song I heard years ago knowing only the melody. Google. 9-year-old me the first time I melted cheese on potato chips. Welcome to Flavortown. QQQ quick pee put it in. You got it babe. Please stop posting bullcrap. Are you new here? We post bullcrap here sir. Mr. J. Do you ever miss going out to the garden? Yes of course I want to go outside every day to eat grasses. Are we? A single cloud hangs, 2 moons, face to face in love, heaven forbids it. People who can sleep in jeans, serial killers, true freaks of nature. I do not understand the big obsession with pop punk. I can't hear you over how much I hate my town. Intensely doesn't care. You ever seen something that looks more like a trap? Egg recipe, difficulty egg, time, egg, Ingredients: egg, 8 whole egg. Step 1. Put 8 egg on plate. Step 2. Look at all those egg. Step 3. Congratulations. When the music gets all intense and you can't find the enemy. Dude, you're going to love this. It's called DVD. It really is Friday night when you think about it. Local man sees really cool sword in pawn shop window. Holy crap, he has said. You know what truly disgusts me? Being able to feel my own heartbeat. It's bad. Don't need to actively know what's going on in there. Don't need to feel that. It's not any of my business. Satellite image 1975. Satellite image 2013. Why are some people's sketchbooks so perfect and pretty like mine is literally like an unfinished drawing here, a badly drawn circle, a cookie crumb, a drawing of what communism, and what the frick is on this page. There should be a Muppet fighting game. They've got a big roster of characters to pull from. Fraggle Rock and Dark Crystal Fighters expansion. This crap writes itself. When you do all the work in a group project and the teacher asks the group to come up and present.
Howdy folks, I hope that y'all enjoyed episode 254 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I'd really appreciate that as well. Thank you all for your responses to yesterday's question of the day. I really appreciate it. And for the feedback on the binge video. It seems as though it was a lot of you really enjoyed it, and it's something that you all are able to fall asleep to, or you kind of like bookmark where you were and then you come back and keep watching it. So I'm glad that it was such a hit. So I'll try every 2 to 3 weeks to get like a little compilation of those videos together for you all, so that you guys can just turn it on and either watch or just have it going on in the background, whatever it is that you all want to do. So yeah, thank you for your response on the binge video. I really appreciate it. There will be a just shower thoughts, just shower responses, I think, a Tumblr user video coming out, as well as another meme stolen from Tumblr. That'll be coming out soon this week. So yeah, oh, that's something in my mouth. Grape stem. Sorry, it's graphic. For today's question of the day, I would like to know if you are related, whether it be distantly related or you know, however the relationship is, to anyone famous. So are you related to anyone famous, however distant it may be? Let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing about it, and I feel like I'll see probably some cool ancestors that are your relatives. That'll be really interesting and fun to read. So thank you all so much. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 255 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.